Deepseek comes out and blows everything else away if you can even get to use it. Microsoft is going to try to study the economic, social, and ethical implications of AI and copyright your AI-generated work as long as you change it just a little bit. All that and more is coming up right now. The big story since our last episode on Wow has been big. Deepseek, a new AI model out of China, stormed the scene, racking up users before hitting a wall of controversy.
What if I told you that a small startup in China just caused an 18% drop in Nvidia's stock price this Monday? Deepseek claims they only needed about 2,000 older Nvidia chips to build their model, which cost just about, I think it was around $5.6 million. That's like saying you built a Ferrari using Toyota parts. Imagine you are a kid and you see a hot stove for the first time. What happens? You touch it, you get burned, and you learn really quickly not to do that again. This is what's called pure reinforcement learning through trial and error. And that's exactly how Deepseek taught their AI to think. And now other companies do this as well. I know OpenAI uses this method a lot. Deepseek seems to have pushed it further than anyone else, which is causing a really big uproar in the media.
So critics are saying that the model was built on stolen data. I think I saw a few different places them saying that it just ripped off ChatGPT wholesale and then gave it away.
They created a distilled model from our model. So we spent all this money to train our model, and then they just basically used our model to create a smaller, cheaper one by just interacting with our model and all the answers it provided, and created their own model much cheaper. So basically they're accusing this Chinese startup of stealing their data. So here's an example of an article where somebody was asking Deepseek, who is it? Basically, who am I or who are you? And it was saying that it was ChatGPT. So a lot of people were posting articles and tweets and things about the fact that it was spitting out this information like it was obviously trained from OpenAI.
But all of that became a bit of a moot point when Deepseek paused signups due to a large-scale malicious attack.
China-based Deepseek says the attack caused major outages and disabled new users from signing on. It had been the #1 download in the Apple App Store. Prior to the announcement, the tech-heavy NASDAQ stock market opened sharply lower as investors worried about the company's impact on the AI community.
That attack exposed over 1 million log entries that were housed in a publicly available database with no authentication that was discovered by security researchers in minutes, just there for anybody to find. Now, meanwhile, AI2 comes out and they're claiming that their latest model outperforms one of Deepseek's top offerings. And that just goes to show how in the world of AI, there's always a newer, shinier competitor just waiting to take the crown. And every time one of them does, we'll be here to report on it. So stay tuned. OpenAI has just dropped O3 Mini. This is a new reasoning model that's smaller, faster, and cheaper than GPT-4 Turbo.
OpenAI has released O3 Mini. This is a brand new AI model which you can use right now on ChatGPT. And people are already showing how it's crushing DeepSeek R1. Just take a look at this Python program that O1 Mini created and how much better it is than DeepSeek R1's version. According to OpenAI, their new O3 Mini model is meant to be more powerful than their original O1 model. It's better at math, science, and hopefully coding as well. I can already see that its reasoning is happening much faster than both DeepSeek as well as O1. DeepSeek took about 60 seconds for this prompt, while O1 took about 30 seconds.
Now, the company says that it outperforms GPT 3.5, targeting developers who want efficiency without sacrificing too much capability. There was no flashy release event for this one, just a quiet blog post and an API update. Now, they say that this is a clear move to compete with lighter budget-friendly AI models, perhaps like the one we were just talking about, that are all flooding the market. You can read a lot more about this as well as watch the full videos on the WednesdAI page right now. Over to Microsoft, where they're setting up a new AI research team to study the technology's societal impacts. So they say that the group will focus on AI's economic, social, and ethical effects, though details on actual accountability remain vague at the present moment. So this is a move that follows increasing scrutiny on AI's role in misinformation, job displacement, and general existential dread. Now, Microsoft frames this as responsible innovation, but it also positions the company as both the driver of AI progress and its chief watchdog. So businesses take note, AI ethics at the present time can be more about a branding strategy than it is a policy concern, though the ground is shifting under our feet quickly as far as that goes. Catch yourself up with the full story over on the WednesdAI page right now, and we're going to follow this story, so stay tuned. Google is rolling out Ask For Me. This is an AI-powered feature that calls businesses on your behalf to ask about services and pricing.
Google has recently started testing of Ask For Me, an AI calling service that can call multiple local companies to get estimates for specific services on a user's behalf. It then emails and texts you with updates so that you can, quote, compile the best options in minutes. Right now, the feature is limited to very specific business types, namely auto services and nail salons. But it does say there is potential for more coming soon.
So users are going to be able to type a question and the AI will make the call. Then it'll summarize the response. Now it's convenient for us, but it raises concerns about AI impersonation and accuracy. Now Google insists that it will disclose to the person picking up the phone that the caller is AI, but remains to be seen how thrilled businesses are going to be about chatting with robots.
Before I try to connect you, could you please give me a quick description of why you're calling?
We need to make some changes to your flight reservation. I'm calling to discuss ticketing options.
Okay, let me try to get the person you're trying to reach on the line.
We'll follow this as it goes. You can watch the whole video and catch up with the story on the WednesdAI page right now. Now, for anybody in the creative space, this one is for you. The U.S. Copyright Office has now made it official. AI-generated content can be copyrighted if a human edits it. Now, the ruling clarifies that raw AI outputs don't qualify, but meaningful human modifications might.
So this is going to open the floodgates for a lot of people that have been holding back for a while, or those people who have said, don't use AI because you can't profit off of it, because once you use AI, it can't be copyrighted and other people will own it. You can't make any money off of it. Now, the US Copywriting Office is saying, yes, you can use AI tools, which is not that crazy because Photoshop, a tool that many people have used, or other tools that have been used to make videos or photos forever, has been allowed because the real key here is the human creativity.
So now the door is wide open for creators to claim ownership of AI-assisted work while leaving plenty of room for legal battles over what counts as enough human input. Now, as AI-generated content floods the market, we can expect to see lots more fights over intellectual property rights. You're going to want to get caught up with this whole story. The link is on the WednesdAI page right now. And from the gag gift department, a book titled Textplaining for Dummies was written entirely by AI and given as a gift to the BBC's Zoe Kleinman. Now, what's notable about this is that it's the product offering of an AI company called Book by Anyone, where you can take samples of anybody's writing and feed it into the AI, and it will produce a book that you can send to them as a gift, just one copy. This isn't for the mass market or anything. But what was interesting was that the woman who received the gift, she flipped through it and she noted that the writing style was repetitive and it had strange details, like it invented a pet that she doesn't own that it kept referring to. But what she noticed was that enough of her writing style was there that it seemed a little bit eerie, and it made her wonder how far we are from AI actually being able to write a full book that anybody reading it would actually think Zoe had written.
Picture this, a heated debate over whether pineapple belongs on pizza morphs into a fight over whether Slack is superior to Microsoft Teams. Before long, your social media feed has turned into a tech wrestling ring, complete with emotional outbursts and trendy hashtags like hashtag Team Pineapple and hashtag Microsoft is my BFF. The trick here is to remember that tech discussions can often feel personal, but don't let them ruin your day. Grab your wine and laugh it off instead. At least you'll have some token humorous banter for the next dinner party. I didn't write this.
Now, the company Book by Anyone, they say that these AI-generated books are just gag gifts. They're not to be taken seriously, but advocates are saying that it raises concerns about the ease of producing content under someone else's name, including celebrities. Now, they say the safeguards are in place to prevent abuse, but this is going to be an interesting story in light of what we saw just, last year or something, when a song that mimicked Drake's voice, AI-generated, actually made it onto the Billboard charts. This right here is a fascinating story. It's funny for the fact that it's the one-off gag gift book, but extrapolated out, there's a conversation to be had here, and we'll continue having it. So leave a comment about what you think and get caught up with the whole story on the WednesdAI page right now. And wrapping things up once again with the videos of the week. First up, friend of the show and co-founder of the AI first production company Promise Studios, Dave Clark, has just created something with these absolutely beautiful visuals named after his own child. This is Protect Your Story by Dave Clark. Now, next, I'm not sure where this falls. It's very, very, very close to the line between interesting and disturbing. I'll let you be the judge of that. This is a immersive interactive project that was created in collaboration with the NYPD hostage negotiation team. Here's the trailer for Everyone Comes Out Alive, which you're going to be able to go try yourself on the Dreamflare platform. This is the trailer for Everyone Comes Out Alive by Dave Williams, The Real Robot.
I'm sorry it had to come to this, Chris, but we ran out of options. I hope the hostages make it out okay too, but that's up to you, isn't it?
And now, have you ever wanted to see your favorite characters from the Lord of the Rings step into the ring? Well, this is Lord of the Ring, King of the Cage by Pixel Park.
For centuries, the belt of the ring has remained unclaimed, trapped in the grasp of Saruman. The bravest warriors step into the fight of their lives. One fight, one champion, one punch can change the all.
The belt is mine!
Listen to me, Gimli. You can't bought the belt. You have to earn it.
I thought I was going to be the greatest dwarf ever. Give me more steroids!
And finally, I swear, when this video landed on my radar, I did not know that it was the same company. So Pixel Park is getting a double shout out here. And the second of their two entries this week is Elon Musk finally goes to Mars.
I finally did it. It is so beautiful.
Well, hello, Elon.
And that's the show. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Every week here on WednesdAI, we try to bring you the biggest stories from the world of AI in a concise and entertaining package. And if you want to get it first, here's what you do. You go over to the WednesdAI page, you sign up for the newsletter, get it sent to your inbox, and then you're in the know before we even put a show out about it. How you like that? Now, if you're making something cool in AI, you got a tip, something cool we got to talk about on the show, or you've seen a video, we should make one of our videos of the week. Send it on in. We need the link. We're on X, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, or wherever you're watching this video. Leave a comment, send me an email, or better yet, see if you can get one of those Google Ask For Me robots to give me a call on the phone. And just tell it to me that way. Hello? Oh, thank you for the tip.
Fire!